Hello everyone and welcome back to my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. It's Mike here, and we are picking up in Heide's Tower of Flame. Now I'm doing post-commentary this time, because I was really struggling with the boss of this level, so I decided to do it without commentary, so I'll, Blighttown and Dark Souls, I could make my way through without any bother. Hopefully the sound's going to be better because I've procured a little headset microphone that I can use. Excuse me for burping there, I've just had a sip of beer. So yeah, I'm using a headset microphone this time, so hopefully there should be a bit less echo. So we start this area. I've died many times. A total of, at this point, 5 times at the boss. I used a human effigy there to resurrect myself to human. Sorry, I was worried I was going to travel there. I forget which part of the video I've got here. Yeah, so I used a human effigy. I'm human again. And I am trying to wait for a summon sign. There we go, so we summon this phantom in, but we've also triggered the sentinel dude. There's my phone just buzzing there. Nice little email. Is it from YouTube? No, it's not. Fender Guitars. Look at that later. Yeah, so waiting for a summon to appear. I've noticed it's pretty hard to get a phantom to come in and help you. It's very much trial and error, so there's a couple of these videos carrying on here where I kind of sit around with doing a little bit of nothing. I haven't cut it out though because I kind of wanted to highlight how not bad but a little bit dodgy it can be to get summons to come in. So as you can see, my summons appeared there, but he's automatically triggered the sentinel to come down at him, so he really picked a bad place to put his summon sign. But we've got the tactic down for this guy. So you let him do 3 swipes, and then you kind of just wheel him. At this point I'm still using the hand axe. I hadn't realised that for the fire longsword that I've been using, it wasn't my basic stats weren't high enough. I think I needed, it was either adaptability or dex, I needed to get a point higher, and as soon as I put it higher it worked fine. You see, you get a lot of that when you try to summon. You get like summon failed because the sign disappeared. So at this point we're making our way through. Now you've already seen me do kind of up to this bit. We killed the one that doesn't respawn, which gives you the stuff that you can upgrade your Estus flask with. The guy I was with seemed very determined just to whale on all of these guys. I was hoping we could have kind of knocked him off there. I've noticed it's very hard to get enemies to fall off the environment. I think I manage it in No Man's Wharf, I think, which is a little bit later on. It's after this section, to be fair. I can't remember for sure, but hey ho. So now in my previous video, the previous times you can see where my bloodstain is over there. I was just trying to run straight to the boss fog. Now the boss has killed me 5 times in this level at this point. So, I'm not best pleased, I'm really annoyed. Which is why I've kind of been pumping through my human effigies to try and get a human player to play with. Now this guy's a psychopath, because I was quite happy to run past these guys. But no, he wanted to kill every single one. Which is fine, but when you've got these kind of two-handed greatsword dudes, they're really hard to avoid. And the hitbox on the sword is massive, so even if you're kind of just to the side of it, you'll still get hit. So now we've got two on the trailer right now. So as you can see, he's trying to pull them in one at a time. Because fighting 2 of these guys, which I experienced before, is just suicide. In fact, it is suicide. There's no 2 ways about it. He took huge amounts of health off him there. Clip, but then we both start wailing on this guy together. Also, if you stay close to him, you can just generally avoid most of his swings if you stay just like next to his sword arm, which is actually surprisingly handy. It's a bit trickier if you're in front of him or behind him. It's really easy to get caught by his sword. See, I'm doing a lot. I'm doing 118 damage to him here. Kind of moving around, picking the best time to get into there. One more hit and he's gone, and he's down. I was just trying to get as much help here as possible. Actually, no, I didn't try to summon that shit. Okay, so this is where my path deviates. So if you go to the left here, there are some secrets. So once we've pulled and dealt with these two sentinels, secrets shall be foretold. Now, I have no idea what this actually did, this switch. It does something. I know it does something. It wouldn't be in the game if it didn't do anything. See that bloody two-handed sword. Fucking lethal. I'm only... See, there, I went back to me fire sword. I'm only doing 42 damage to him. That's because I'm just not strong enough to use the weapon. However, at this point I'd forgotten about that. Because unlike in Dark Souls and Demon Souls, you don't get like a little visual notification when the weapon's equipped that you can't hold it. See, in the previous games, in the little menu box thing where you can see the image of the sword, it used to be kind of greyed out when you get across it. Yeah, you can still wield it, but you would do hardly any damage. So it took me a little while. It was just flicking through the menus I actually realised that I didn't have the right stats to use it. Okay, so there's an item just down these steps to the left here. What is it? I forget what it is. Is it blue eye orbs? No, Divine Blessing. Really handy for the next section, actually. I used it a lot in No Man's Wharf. So we have one more guy to deal with up here. If I remember right, this guy was a bit of a toughie as well. Maybe he wasn't. I was taking my time getting in because I noticed that there's actually no walls in this area. There's a little kind of bits on the edge. There's no actual walls. So up here to the, which I'm about to hit the switch for, is the Cathedral of Blue, where the Blue Sentinels hang out. I do come back here in a later video, and you want to check out that video, so pay attention. Please do subscribe so you can pay attention. You don't want to miss that one. It's an awesome one. I'm not going to give anything away right now because I want you to come back later, but trust me, it's a really fucking good video. Items here are really well worth it. So you get Radiant Life Gem, yada yada yada. But in this box, in this box. So you get the Ring of Binding and the Human Effigy. Now the Ring of Binding, if you play Demon Souls, is the Cling Ring. It reduces the amount that you lose when you die. So whereas normally for every death you lose 10% of your health, down to 50%, I believe it's 5% your health down to 75% when you've got the Ring of Binding on. And because of course you can have 4 rings on in this game, I've got the Ring of Light, some Life Ring on as well, which boosts my total HP, which means it's all gravy. It's all really good. So now we're heading our way down to the boss. And he's leaping around like a lunatic. I can't really see what his name is. Hollow something or the Hello... yeah, stick the life gem on because I've poured through a load of life gems trying to do this boss. The Dragonrider is deceptively difficult to deal with. The tactic is easy, but just actually doing it is such a pain in the hoop. Or pain in the arse if you're not England, if you're from the northeast of England. I don't know why I elected not to go for that chest over there, because I thought I probably wouldn't be able to jump very well. I'm still getting my head around the jumping mechanic in this game. It took me ages to get used to the one in Dark Souls. I suppose I can just walk over that bit. Right, so it's healing up time. We go into the second part of our fighting series. The Drang Lake fighting, the Dragonrider versus Sir Blitz. Now Sir Blitz is coming in here fresh off 5 defeats in a row to the Dragonrider. He's brought a buddy this time to help him. Now Sir Blitz immediately kind of goes off to the left there and he gets caught by the massive halberd that he carries, while his friend equips some buff to his sword. So it's worth pointing out here that the shield the Surblitz is carrying is not 100% damage reduction. So that means for all his defending, a lot of the hits, each one's taking a tiny little bit of damage off. But he's getting in there, he's getting a couple of good hits in. Oh, if you get caught by that though, it can still knock you. And again, 2 in a row. The Dragonrider is a very, very, very dominant enemy. And it says the amount where Surblitz is currently 5-0 down. So you want to be close to him, you want to be on his halberd side. Witching Urns also help, they take a nice chunk of health off. Ooh, boom, that one has to hurt. So, the best tactic to avoid him here is stay in that area. To his back, to his right. Means you can generally avoid most of his attacks. In this case, he's so powerful and he saps so much stamina off you. Avoiding him is better than defending against him. Hitting the shield does fuck all. You want to get around here, get around the side, give it a whack, and rinse and repeat. Now fortunately our friend here is very strong. Oh, and you do not want to be caught by that shield bash. If you're caught while you're holding your shield up, it'll suck all the stamina out of you and it'll take a lot of damage, but that's victory achieved. And Surblitz has finally won the day. With the help of Hello Vacancy. Hello Vacancy? Whatever his name is. But yes, that is the Dragonrider defeated. Surblitz waving goodbye to his friend there, and he'll now be heading towards, if you can work out which direction it is, the bonfire. However, when you come out towards the bonfire, and there's a salient point here, do not go left, as that is a sudden stop and a very sudden drop, and that's the last thing you want is to die right after the boss. And the boss won't resurrect, but it's an annoying thing. And then we light the bonfire and we head back to Medulla. We've got 13,000 souls to spend and we're going to spend them wisely. I'll get back out of my sports commentator voice there. Now, you didn't see this in a previous video because I did it when I first came to Heide's Tower of Flame. Well, not after I finished Forest of the Fallen Giants. I found where you get the blacksmith key from. It's from the merchant at the bonfire in the cathedral, at the in the forest. Cathedral, Cardinal Tower rather, not the cathedral. Sorry, I'm thinking the way blue again. Yeah, so I found the key there. So you buy it from the merchant. It's 1,000 souls, which is it's extortion basically. It's 1,000 souls for a key, but it means you can then upgrade and repair weaponry. So then if you see which one was it? I think it was it strength, was it dex? I'll point it out to you on whichever video I've got it on. But there was one point where I leveled up and then all of a sudden my sword just made so much sense. It was just so much better. I think it might be in the No Man's Wharf video, to be fair.
You stand back. This is dangerous work. This is dangerous work.
Rather unfriendly blacksmith.
The name's Lenigrast.
Lenigrast.
Just a simple blacksmith.
He's no
and
Andre.
You are...
He's quite rude. Andre was rather friendly.
Useless traveller.
Friendly.
A man ought to labour with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds.
Flirtatious vagabonds. I know a few people I could describe that as.
Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
So from Lenigrast you can buy a few items. You can buy Titanite, you can buy repair powder, but only unlimited coins. I think he sells 10 Titanite. Yeah, 10 Titanite and 1 repair powder. Those are your repair weapons. Now this is one thing I don't like about Dark Souls 2. You can't repair your weapon until it's actually broken. And when it's broken, and the cost to repair it is more and more each time you level it up. So in this case, well, in this case it's just the side sword or long sword that I started with that's broken. But
don't spend your whole life in
No Man's Wharf.
You hear?
I broke the fire longsword about 3 or 4 times.
Don't waste my time.
Just over the courses of many deaths. crossbow here. No, we got a bow in here. Short bow, first bow of the game. Unless you're an archer, in which case you start with dual wielding. Dual wielding tools. So this is the end of the video. I think I'll go up and check it out with Crestfallen Bro up here. But this is pretty much the end of the video, so I'm going to let the dialogue right out. Please do check back soon. We'll have some more badass videos coming up, and please, we have one badass boss fight coming up that I really, really want you to see. But I'll highlight it on the channel when it comes up and on Twitter or Facebook. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you later.